Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. The wee MGF, Alex from the DJSC and I think a few others were asking what was happening with it. Not done an awful lot other than drive it. Remember, I'm sharing this car so it's not fully mine, but it's failed its MOT. Failure sheet. The main defect is the rear brake pad's been less than 1.5mm. No problem, cheap enough, just about £11 for brake pads. The engine MIL light inoperative, we'll see what can get in that. Seatbelt anchorage area basically had a hole in the side of the sill and the parking brake needs adjusting. So first thing I'm going to look at, or first thing I have looked at, it was a finger sized hole in the sill, and then we ground it back and this is what it's revealed. Not too bad, it's not as bad as I was expecting for the age of the car and the reputation they have. So what I'm going to do is just cut this, make a patch, get it cleaned, welded, and it doesn't have to be pretty. It's down under here, it's going to be covered up, and this is all black anyway, so it's not like it's body colour. So yeah, I'll keep the videos going during it, but I'm not going to cover the full process. So yeah, I'll get all this cut away and then I'll come back. Cut away all the rot, cleaned all the metal, and used the old bit cut out to do a template. So I'll offer this up, probably need trimmed down slightly just to fit, get it held in place with magnets, get it tacked in, and I'll come back to you. So took a bit of trimming down. Now it's just held in with magnets, so just get it tacked on with the welder. So there we go, tack welded in, seam welded in, and a light, very light layer of filler just to keep it uneven. I'll wait on that drying, going off, and I'll give it a quick sand, brushable sealer, and job done. We'll come back once that's been done. So filler, sanded, and paint. There we go. I can treat the front, we can get the rest sanded in the same colour later. This is purely for the MOT purposes, but yeah, there we go. Fixed it, took a few hours. Quite awkward, the angle and working upside down, that was the only issue, and working outside with the wind, plus blow throughs on the welds, but got there in the end. The next job for the MOT, we'll be looking at the brakes, but that'll be another day. For me, but straight away for you guys. Right, the next job, the rear brake pads. Right, so we're going to get the calipers off to have a look at the brake pads, but looking at them so far, that one there definitely isn't under 1.5mm, so we'll see what's going on inside. So the bolts, this one here, lubricated, and I'm just going to get them off, get the caliper pulled off, and get the pads out. So not too bad, the first one. Access is pretty rubbish here, but these, loads of meat left in them. So I'm hoping there's something wrong with the other side, otherwise I'm not going to be best pleased with the garage. That looks near enough new, but pricey pads, will get new ones on there anyway. So I'm going to get all this cleaned up, copper greased. Need to get the piston wound back. When you're doing this, you need the wind back tool, I'm sure most of these know anyway, and you need to take the reservoir cap off the brake fluid so that the pressure isn't forced against you. So I'll go and do that, come back, get the new ones put in. Piston wound back, pads in, all greased up, just to put the caliper back on, tighten up, and one side down, one to go. Around to the other side, I've had a bit of fight getting the bolts off the caliper, retaining bolts. This bolt here, it's a very, very strange size. You can see it's been on there a while. The best I could get to fit was a 7/16, whereas the other side was 13mm, so I'm not sure which one's standard and which one's not, but typical on older cars, mishmashy parts. So you only have to actually take one of the bits off and pivot it down, you'll get the pads in. The reason I take both off is so I can get into the slider pins and just re-grease them. So the other side, plenty of meat on the outside. and the inside. Absolutely knackered. But caught it just in time before it started ruining the disc. You can see this here. Fairly new pads, but look, the liner's come off. It was held in place, but obviously that's a safety issue. So that was the reason for the major failure. So the second MOT failure was the MIL light, malfunction indicator light. So I'm going to put the car on and I'll let you see what light it is that's coming on. Oh, add a dead battery to the list. I'll show you while it's here though. This light here, the top one. Basically that is the engine temperature light compartment. It does look like the engine management light, but it's not. That's the engine management light there. So what I'm looking for on this, hopefully as a malfunction, is one of these. This is a new engine bay air temperature sensor. Basically plug in, screw on, and hopefully the problem's going to be resolved. Right, so the engine bay air temperature sensor replacement, as we can see, well, as you can see now, it's located here. This just unscrews from this metal bracket here. This retaining clip comes off, wire out, new one in, and fingers crossed that does the job. Not very tight this, so it just does come off by hand. The nut lifts off, and you can see there's a retaining clip here for the wire harness. Just get a screwdriver or something in. Prise it off. And there we go, there's the old sensor. Hopefully this is the cause. Here's the new one here, just a like for like replacement. So, the exact reverse. Clip going on. Make sure it doesn't come out. Just be careful not to break any of the wires or anything here, because we don't know how brittle they are. Simple as that. Let's get this battery charged and get this engine started and see if the light goes out. So here we go, moment of truth. I've got the battery pack started and it's went out already. Result, new sensor, faultless sensor, unless there's some other fault I'll keep an eye on it, but there's another fix done, quick and fairly cheap at £16. So the last part is the handbrake adjustment. To get to that we are in here. Get this bit out here, it's going to be tight, I know it is. So fairly straightforward once you get this bit off. It's the nut here, and it's just tightening up from there. So we'll go and adjust that just now. So that's the car past its MOT, valid for another year. Well worth the work, well worth the effort, and very rewarding. Saved a small fortune, and yeah, there's still quite a lot to do on the car to get it where I want to get it, but that's the fun, and stay tuned for some more coming on the wee MGF. Right, I've had a visitor from one of the YouTube guys, most of you'll know him, it's Adam Campion, and his son James.
Hello.
As I said before, anyone's welcome to come and visit. Sean C's been as well, but he's camera shy today, so he's disappeared. So yeah, I've showed Adam round a few of the cars, and we'll get his views. It's had a wee shot in the Mini, the red convertible, and also an Ed. He's seen the Minor, he's seen the MGF, and yeah, what do you think, Adam?
Amazing. Love them. Every single one of them.
What's your favourite, if you were to pick?
Favourite at the moment probably Ed, but then it might be this one when it's finished.
So the camera's sitting on top of Eleanor, which will be hopefully immaculate when she's finished.
Yeah.
The Minor, what do you think of the Minor on the first glance?
Oh, I love it. It's brilliant. It's like it's a blank canvas, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great fun.
And I've tried on the introduction video describing the smell inside. How describe the smell?
It's like an old car smell when you're a kid. It still smells like that, doesn't it? It's just old.
Never changed. So we've been for a drive in Ed. It needs a few bits of tuning stuff, but it's the second Mini Adam's been in today. He's been in Sean C's as well, so he's now even talking about getting a wee mini runner for himself.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good day having seeing other people.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
The MGF, we had a quick look at that. That's needing a few things done for the MOT. We didn't really get much chance to look around that, and yeah, so it's been good meeting him. I've met him before at Bingley Hall, and any one of you guys is welcome here. The more people we meet, and likewise heading down south, I can have a meet with anyone. But yeah, is there anything else you want to say?
Just thank both you and Sean for your hospitality today. Much appreciated.
You're welcome. And James?
Not really much else.
What do you think of the cars?
They're pretty cool.
What are you wanting when you learn to drive?
Oh, a Mini.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good. Well done.
Perfect. Well, you're very welcome, and hopefully we'll meet up again soon. And yeah, the more the merrier, guys. If you want to visit and see how small the garage is in real life. Cheers.
Thanks.